Come take a seat on the step. Well, good morning. Come on up. All right, give yourself some high fives. With each other. Yeah, high five each other. There we go. Okay, here's the best wisdom I can give you today. Forget whatever I'm about to say. Here's the best wisdom right here. You will never miss a high five if you look at the other person's elbow. Try it. Try it, congregation. Look at the other person's elbow, give them a high five. You're going to hit every time. You're welcome. No, okay, so. Do you know what today is? It is Christ the King Sunday. I know, it's everyone's favorite holiday of the entire church year, I can just tell. So, here's the thing. Think of the church as a big video game, all right? We started small. We learned all the stories about Jesus and other parts of the Bible, and then we come to celebrate Easter, and today is like the big epic final boss. It's Christ the King Sunday. Take a look over here. See how the little marker's on the last little strip of white? Guess what's gonna happen? We're gonna start all over again and start at blue. So this special day is actually a pretty new holiday. It was only created about 100 years ago when people were getting a little confused about who the real final boss was. And we're still kind of confused today if we're being honest. But anyway, there are lots of human kings back then, still are kind of now. There's lots of dictators back then, still kind of are now. Gosh, it's getting tough, huh? A lot of powerful men trying to tell everyone what to do. And the church said, hold on a second. We need a whole day just to remind ourselves who the actual king is, and that is King Jesus. So we're using different words and different labels to kind of describe what we want to get at here. So, God's rule is a little different than what kings' rules are, right? If we think of kings, let's put on our imagination, picture a king in your head. I bet they're super rich, got a big fluffy throne and a big long robe on and a big heavy crown. Bet they're surrounded by lots of gold and they throw lots of fancy parties, yeah? Well, the king we worship is a little different, right? And if we listen to our story today, you heard that Jesus wasn't given a velvet fluffy robe. He was given a cross. And they didn't give him a diamond crown, they gave him a crown of thorns. And it wasn't a ruling palace. He was suffering and dying on the cross between two people who did some pretty bad stuff. So what does this tell us? Well, for one, Jesus is the king of forgiveness. He didn't just zap his enemies. He looked at them. He looked at the people hurting him and said, Father, forgive them. So that's the ultimate superpower right there, some forgiveness. Then he's also the king of kindness. Even while in pain, he listened to the criminals next to him and who were asking him for help, and Jesus promised him a spot in paradise right now. So he rules by seeing the people right next to him. He's the king of service. He didn't demand to be served, but he served by giving his life for all of us. Asher, what are you doing? Then we've got the king of love, right? God's kingdom is all built on one simple rule, all right? Love God and love your neighbor. That's it. Say it with me. Love God and love your neighbor. Awesome. So as we're getting finished with this church year and getting ready to celebrate King Jesus today, next Sunday we hit the reset button and we start with Advent, this long season of waiting where we spend 4 weeks preparing our hearts and our minds to celebrate two big things: baby Jesus coming down to earth, and for the return of Jesus to bring God's love right back to us. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah? Okay, great. All right, let's take a moment of prayer here, all right? Shoot your arms out, smack them together, pull them down. Let's put our feet on the floor. Give your toes a little wiggle. Feel that big hard ground beneath us. Take the biggest breath ever. Go. Gracious God, we give you thanks for Jesus, who reminds us of a different way to be in this world, about love and kindness and forgiving and service. And for that we say, amen. All right, thanks for joining me. You can go back to your seat or go back to the playground.